Well, hello and welcome to Play PKN, the weekly video bulletin of the top news stories on PKN Packaging News, Australia's media hub for the packaging industry. I'm PKN's publisher Lindy Houston, and this week's episode is sponsored by SMC. From carton infeeds right through to palletizing, SMC has you covered with automation products featuring world-class efficiency. In the lead story this week, after an internet sweep conducted by the Australian Competitions and Consumer Commission, the consumer watchdog has found that more than half of all businesses reviewed were making concerning claims on their packaging and websites about their environmental and sustainability practices. The ACCC said it is going to begin an investigation after 57% of the 247 businesses reviewed in October last year were found to have provided misleading information regarding their environmental credentials. The cosmetic, clothing and footwear, and food and drink sectors were found to have the highest proportion of concerning claims, with cosmetics particularly standing out, with over 73% of all companies being flagged. ACCC Deputy Chair Katrina Lowe said that businesses using broad claims like environmentally friendly, green, or sustainable are obliged to back up these claims through reliable scientific reports, transparent supply chain information, reputable third-party certification, or other forms of evidence. PKN spoke to APCO CEO Chris Foley shortly after the release of the ACCC's report, and he said APCO welcomes the investigation, as when it comes to packaging, recyclability and recovery, accurate labelling is critical to ensure that packaging gets disposed of in the right way and that valuable materials are processed and used again to prevent contamination in the waste stream. There'll be more on this to follow. Then over to Penrith, New South Wales, which has become the first place in Australia to get a road which includes recycled coffee cups in its construction. The fibres from the cups help create a road that's reportedly safer and quieter than regular asphalt, with a 24% reduction in carbon footprint. This sustainable asphalt is known as Pak-Pave and was developed by State Asphalts New South Wales in conjunction with Closed Loop Environmental Solutions. Closed Loop operates the Simply Cups paper recycling program. Closed Loop Managing Director Rob Pascoe told PKN that this project has been 3 years in the making, adding that Pak-Pave is a substitute for a product previously imported from Germany that was made of crude oil. The pilot project for Pak-Pave roads will use over 135,000 recycled paper cups, including coffee cups, which amounts to 85% of the paper cups collected for recycling in the Penrith LGA throughout 2022. And then in an update on the soft plastics recycling saga, REDcycle, which has now gone into liquidation, has accepted the offer made by the big two supermarket chains to take responsibility for the 12,400 tonnes of soft plastic stored by REDcycle in warehouses around the country, which would otherwise have to go to landfill as it poses a fire risk. Coles and Woolworths, who are part of the soft plastic task force, which was formed after the collapse of REDcycle late last year, have made the offer to store the soft plastic until suitable recycling solutions come on stream. They'll safely store it. An announcement about reinstating an in-store collection scheme is apparently imminent, and PKN will update you. The full story, including an op-ed response from REDcycle founder Liz Cassell, can be found on our website packagingnews.com.au. Now, financial reporting season continues, first with Close the Loop Group, who says its latest results show it is on track to become the world's leading global circular economy business. Revenue rose by 44% to 58.6 million. Its EBITDA was up by 28% to 9.5 million, with underlying net profit before tax of 6.6 million, up by 32% on the same period last year. Then to Propak Packaging, where revenue for the half year slipped by 2%, but losses increased to 6.2 million as the company faced challenges in its flexibles business. Sales were 183 million, down by 3.8 million from 187 the same period last year. Profit before tax sank further into the red, growing by 5.4 million, over 900,000 last year. In other news, Huhtamaki has acquired Huhtamaki Tailored Packaging, the company's Australian food service packaging distribution and wholesale group. Huhtamaki acquired a majority stake in the business in 2018 and held approximately 76% of the company prior to this current transaction. The debt-free purchase price for the additional shares is approximately $29.5 million. Now, also breaking news this week, the finalists have been announced for the 2023 Australasian Packaging Innovation and Design Awards. That's the PIDAs as we know them, PIDA Awards, which saw a high number of outstanding innovations across 11 categories, demonstrating the depth and breadth of design expertise from within the ANZ region. The top category in terms of number of finalists is, not surprisingly, sustainable packaging design, with no less than 16 companies and their innovations making the cut. Here's a quick rundown of the sustainable packaging design finalists for 2023. Aqueous Biocups from Biopack, Australian organic food companies Minestrone Soup monomaterial retort pouch from Flavour Makers, Banrock Station Eco Bottle from Accolade Wines, Coles Finest Carbon Neutral Steak Vacuum Packaging from Coles Group and Plantic Technologies, the Dual Pack Eco Compostable Food Tray from Confoil and BASF, the Dulux 50% RPP Pail and Lid from Pact Group and Dulux Group, Earth Pouch High Barrier Quad Seal from Micro Coffee Roasters and TCL Hoffman, Priestley's Gourmet Delights Fibre Tray Insert from Opal, Herma Inno Liner Labelling from Result Group and Haynes Australia, JBS Swift Lamb Cutlets Cryovac Darfresh Mono PET Roll Stock from Sealed Air, REDcycle from UPM Raflatac, Store Operations Fruit and Vegetable PE Film from Woolworths Group, Sustainable Fresh Produce Packaging from Detpack and Woolworths Supermarkets, Temp Guard Gusset for Hello Fresh from Sealed Air, the Juice Brothers from Bega Dairy and Drinks, and Wine Protector from Planet Protector Packaging. You can find the full list of finalists from all the other categories on our website or in the YouTube video linked above. The awards will be presented on the 28th of March at the Melbourne conference, the Australian Packaging Conference that will be taking place there. PKN will be there, will you? You can register at aipac.com.au. Well, that's all from me for this week. For more on these and other stories, of course, head over to our website packagingnews.com.au. Thanks as ever for watching.